Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Kria here, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can export your FiveM chain using Blender only. Let's get into it. Alright, the first thing we're gonna need is Solemns 2.8.2. I'm gonna leave this down in the description. But get this because you're gonna need it. So scroll all the way down after you're done clicking the link, and then go to solemns.zip. I already have it downloaded. So yeah, you're gonna want to get that downloaded. Next, you're gonna want to get access to my free assets Discord. And how you do that is join the Discord, pinned comment, or in my description. It's going to be in both. But once you join, you're going to want to verify. And once you're done verifying by clicking this, you're going to want to go to my server and go to free assets Discord. So go to server. Once you get here, you're going to have to verify again. Just click this and you're going to be set. A few things you're going to need from here is you're going to need to download this template.rar. And then you're going to want to download spec.dds and fulldiamonds.dds. These are going to be needed. All right, the last thing you're going to need to download is CodeWalker. I made a tutorial on how to download this, but if it's your first time watching me, I'm going to tell you guys how to do it. So just go to the Discord called the CodeWalker. I'll leave their Discord inside of the description. Everything's to be inside the description. But once you get here, you're going to want to go to releases and download this CodeWalker30.dev, the zip file. Once you get that, you want to export it somewhere where you're gonna remember it. For me, I do it in the I'd make a separate folder, or I do it in my desktop. So wherever you're gonna remember that folder is what you're gonna do. All right, now once you're in Blender, I'll be using Blender 5.0.1 for this tutorial. It's a clean download. So what you're gonna want to do is with that solemns.zip file, you're not supposed to extract it. Just leave it as a zip file, but go to edit, preferences, go to add-ons, and then you're gonna want to go to this add-on settings, install from disk, go to downloads, and if it doesn't show up at the top, all you have to do is just date modified, press that, and it should be one of the first ones. So go install from disk. I already have it installed, I believe. Yeah, I already have it installed. It's gonna give you like a pop-up saying install. Press that, and then once it's done installing, you'll get here. All right, so I didn't want to show you guys a whole modeling process here. So I just imported a chain I've already previously modeled, but I'm going to make it FiveM ready for this tutorial. So what you're going to want to do first is, after installing Solemns, all you want to do is click on the chain, press the letter N, and then you're going to get this at the side toolbar, I guess. Go to Solemns tools. I'm going to expand it just for this video. You're going to want to click convert to drawable model, right? Once you do that, you should get this shader tools thing at the bottom. Click on, you can either do ped or ped emissive. If you're gonna make glow, if you're gonna do glow on the chain, do ped emissive. So create shader material. Now what this is gonna do is, this is going to make it black. Let me show you in material preview. It's gonna make it black, and this essentially is where you're going to texture this chain. So if you didn't know how to texture a chain with Solemns, it is the day you learn. And I'm gonna teach you guys exactly how to texture this chain. So when you click on the chain, you want to go to material. You're gonna get this. This is gonna be your main material, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what to do. So you want to scroll all the way down to Solemns section. It might be like this. Just drop it down. And where you're gonna put your texture is the diffuse sampler. And then you're gonna want to click on the folder thing next to it, and then this is where you're gonna find your texture that you're gonna use. For me, I already have one, just like this. And mine already comes textured because this is an old chain of mine, and I already did my texturing. But I'm gonna teach you guys like how you're gonna texture this. So once you got the texture done, remember when I told you guys you had to download the spec and the bump sampler from my Discord? Well, this is where they're gonna come to use. So go to here. This is where you're gonna put your chain spec. So for me, I'm gonna use one I already have. That. Press embed, then go to this folder for the bump sampler. Okay, then press embed, and then boom. It should be something like this. For me, on the bump sampler, I'm always gonna do non-color, so it looks kind of better on this right here. Now, if you're a 3ds Max user hoping to transfer to Blender, I want to know the settings are the same thing as 3ds Max. And yeah, and if you've never exported with 3ds Max or Blender, let me teach you guys how to do it. And so right here is the settings section. This is essentially how you're going to put sparkle on your chain. This is how you make it glow and stuff like that. And so right here is the specular intensity multiplier. For me, I'm gonna do 91, I believe. Or let's go a little stronger. Let's do 9999. Let's do 4 nines, I guess. I don't use these settings, by the way, but for the sake of the video, I'll do so. And then for specular follow-up multi, I'm gonna do the same thing. Fresnel 4501 to make it a little more glowy, glossy, I guess. All right. Now here's a setting where some of you might want to play around with, which is not bad, but I don't mess around with it. But here's exactly what it does. Emission multiplier is, let's say you're gonna have glow on your chain, but at dark you want it to bright, like go brighter. Like let's say you want it to be seen across a city or whatever. Well, this is the setting that's gonna be used for that. Emission multiplier. You want to turn it up if you want the glow to be more, or leave it at 1 if you want the glow to be low. Lowest 1, I'd say keep it. But you've already got these other settings. Let me teach you how to make the glow. All right, so for the glow, you're gonna want to go to data, go to color 1, delete these two and the color attributes, press the plus and do color 1, face corner byte color, the hex code FF80000. The alpha, turn it up all the way. So it should look like this at the end. Now you want to press plus again and do color 2. Set for the color all the way black and the alpha all the way down. So it should look like that. Now press on color 1. Go to the top left to object mode. Go to vertex paint. Right here, you're going to want to do the white. FFBAFF. The black should stay black. Now, if you don't want glow on your chain, you don't want any glow, you want it strictly diamonds and whatever, you leave it like this. You don't change nothing. Now, if you are a person who loves glow and who wants to put glow on their chain, you're going to want to go press this right here, the vertex selection, go to UV editing, and right here, if you're right here on solid, go to material preview. Here is where you're going to choose what you want to glow. So me, press on these lines at the top, the UV sync selection. Once you press that, whatever you select on the right side, select on the left side. And then you're going to want to go to face select mode right there. Boom. So now, for me, I want this to glow. So I'm going to click L to see where it's at on my left side. I'm going to highlight it with shift. I'm going to hold shift and highlight it. Now I want these diamonds to glow right here. So I'm gonna click L to see where the diamonds are. And I'm gonna hold shift and select over it like that. So now you got that. Go to layout and go to object mode, vertex paint. And right here, whatever you selected to glow is gonna be dotted up right here. Once you got that, just click Control and X at the same time and it's gonna turn it purple. Once it's purple, you know that that's what's going to be glowing in game. So click this again. I only unclicked it to see better, but you always want to click that and then go back to object mode. So this is what we did. We just made the chain glow. We did the settings for the sparkle, and now I'm going to teach you guys how to rig this. Click on it and then go to vertex groups. Remember, we're in the data section, the green triangle thing going down. Go to vertex group, go to plus, delete this group, scale _ spine 3, exactly like this. Do not spell it any different. It should be exactly like this. Now go to, once you enter, go to object mode and go to weight paint right here. Click this if it's not selected already, and then press A to select the entire chain. The entire chain should be selected. Now press assign. The whole chain should turn red. This is how you know you're green to go and it's now rigged to this vertex group. Go to object mode. Boom. You've done all the steps and now you have to export it. I'm gonna teach you guys how to export it. So go to file, import, rage asset. And remember where I told you guys to download that template from my Discord server? This is where that's gonna come in handy. And for me, I have it right here. Template. All right, let's say you're in your template folder click on the middle one, or wherever it's at for you. Should be named teeth underscore 000 underscore u. And the drawable dictionary, make sure you copy this. It should be turned on. Import external skeleton, that should be on. Once you've confirmed that you have that selected and this selected, import rage asset. Boom, now you should get this inside of Blender. Now on the right side, click down arrow, and you should see scale underscore root. Select it with left click and press X to delete it. Okay, that should be deleted. Now click on your chain. It should be path 1 or whatever it's named. If you don't know what it's named, just click on a chain like this. Hold shift and drag it into teeth underscore 012 underscore u. Drag it into it. Boom. Now it's a part of this. Now you just rigged it fully. To export this, go to teeth underscore 000, left click it. Then you're gonna right click it, select hierarchy, file, export, rage asset. And this is where you're gonna make a folder where you want to export it. So I'm gonna do YT tut, new folder. We're gonna name it export. We're gonna go into it. Make sure this is checked on. Drawable dictionary, exclude skeleton. Check it on. Once you're done with that, export that chain. Boom. Shouldn't take that long. It takes like, bro, doesn't take that long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you, exports really fast. Now the final step is going to that CodeWalker folder I told you to save. For me, in my old learners package, CodeWalker. Go to the RPF Explorer right here, CodeWalker, and it should be RPF Explorer. Now once you're here, click on edit mode, and once you're in edit mode, you should see this red bar at the top. That's how you know you're in edit mode. But every time you open it, you're gonna have to turn it on. So to fix that, go to options and check start in edit mode, so you're always in edit mode every time you turn on CodeWalker. Now what you're gonna want to do is go to file, open folder. Should be the folder you made the export in. Click inside the export and click select folder. Now this is new to me, so I don't really know what it means. I just know it usually shows up in Gen 8. So click inside Gen 8 and boom, your YDD is right here. You can click into it, you can see the chain. Boom. Now to add the texture, right click, press new, YTD file, name it this, teeth underscore diff underscore 000 underscore 8 underscore uni. Boom. Just like that. Now you got those folders. Now, if you're very new, this is what you want to do if you're going to import it into the server. Enter a new name, mp underscore m underscore free mode underscore 01, and that up caret thing right here. I'm gonna leave that in the description, okay? That's gonna be in the description. So if you don't want to do all that typing, just copy and paste it. Boom. But for me, I'm gonna copy this because I'm gonna use that for the texture. Then F2, go to the front. Boom. If it's a female chain instead of M, you want to do F. So just remember that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that's how you export your FiveM chain, only using Blender. No 3ds Max needed, 100% free. And yeah, hopefully I taught you guys something, and if I did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next tutorial. Peace.